If you're struggling with your skin, this is kind of like a little reminder, you're still beautiful with or without acne. Someone said you vape the GHD Max, which I've been obsessed with. It's really naughty. That's not good. To go put on an outfit and we'll see what I end up wearing, and then I'll answer a few more assumptions. I just got in my outfit for the last night. A lot of people think it's like I get tons of friends because of what I do, when it's actually the complete opposite. I would say after the past few years, I've definitely experienced situations where I've really lacked of trust, and with me I always kind of give people second chances and then go. I'd say this is a complete and utter lie. I am still friends with them, I just don't really talk to them as much anymore. Someone says you're really naughty at school.
It's getting closer to midnight. I try to get closer to you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to do a get ready with me whilst I answer some assumptions about myself that you guys have put down. I have literally nowhere to film this video, but I'm just filming it on a desk and I'm on my knees. This just makes my eyes and everything look awful, but it is what it is. So first of all, I need to put a little bit of this After Sun moisture on my face, and I'm going to just avoid this spot. And I've got a spot sticker on, but we're literally just going around the hotel for dinner, and I don't even think I'm gonna go eat the dinner, so I'm not really seeing anyone. It's probably the worst night to do this because we're not actually going out anywhere, but it's still good to do. So hang on, let me just wrap my nose up. So let's answer assumptions. I'm using the Glow Pump. This is my favorite moisturizer by far. Absolutely love it. Someone said you don't miss dance. So if you don't know already, I was a competitive dancer since the age of about 7. So I don't really know, but I used to be very, very good at acro, contortion. I used to do that literally every single day. But I find things like that, some people grow out of, some people don't. I was one of them people that did definitely grow out of it. The older I got, the more I just didn't really enjoy dancing anymore. I found it very competitive and very repetitive as well. Like, I didn't really find I was getting anywhere. There's only so much you can do with dance, and some people are really lucky and get the opportunity to completely excel. But for me, I didn't really have that ambition to, so I probably never would have. But I have so many dancer friends still, and they all do so well with what they do, but personally that stuff just doesn't really interest me anymore. Yeah, I met so many guys on, like, girls on this holiday that dance, and they were telling me about how they like competitively dance, and it just made me remember like all the memories. But personally there wasn't many good ones because there's a lot of horrible dance mums, so
grateful to not be there anymore.
I'm going to use this face primer. It's the Refine one, and I'm just going to roll it all over my face. Someone said Pretty Little Thing is your favourite brand. Definitely they are my favourite brand, 100%. Someone said you don't care about your haters. I find this is a bit of a tricky one because obviously they can not get me down, because that's the massive wrong word, but sometimes it can be like if you've had a crap day and then you see hate, like it just tops the day off to be bad. But with me, I really try to completely block out the negativity, and if I see it, I try to laugh it off instead of being upset about it. By the way, I'm just using this. It's actually a cleansing sponge, but I use it for my face and it's really good. By the way, I just used the eye brightening concealer. It's quite bright under eye, but it always just makes my under eye look really hydrated, and it's very light concealer, like it hardly covers. I'm just gonna put that all here. Like so. It's really hard to see, so I'm gonna have to keep looking on my phone. Someone said you're shy around new people. I'd say the older I get, the more, I don't really know what the word is. Like, I'm still confident, but I'm not as in your face anymore as I used to be. That's just probably because the older you get, the more calm you get. But yeah, I used to be a lot more in your face when I was younger, and not in your face in a horrible way, and like I was very like confident and just everywhere. But now I'm a little bit more like chill, with a very close circle of friends. I used to be friends with absolutely anyone and everyone. Now, by the way, I'm using this, which is the Milk Makeup. This is gonna make my whole face look just a little bit more glowy, sun-kissed instead of so red. I mean, I am very red. I really can't see what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to go, it's just so hard. But no, I definitely say like the older I've got, the more calm I've got, as in I don't care anymore about being centre of attention. Like when I was little, I was such a little character. I absolutely love it when everyone was like watching me dance and watching me sing and all of that. I'm now going to go in with this, which is the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. I'm literally just going to take this on my nose, up my nose, and all on my high points of my face. And then again, just using this brush, I just kind of blend that in nicely, and it always just gives the most lovely hydration to my face. Not that it needs any more. I'm gonna quickly stop and I'm just gonna quickly get my eyelash fella because I don't know where it is, and then I'll find it again. That took me a little bit longer than expected, but I'm gonna have to use like a tiny mirror. Oh, I have a star face mirror. I'm gonna use this. So I'm gonna just curl my eyelashes, and then I'm gonna use this, which is the Urban Decay mascara. And these already look quite curled, so I'm just gonna use like that. And then to really get in my eyelashes, because I find that's very good for like just going over, but when you want to get the proper detail in a corner, I like to use this one by Benefit, which is called Bad Gal Bang. And then again, just making sure in the inner corner. A little bit more delicate, but it always looks really cute. So I'm gonna just use this to kind of pat down on my face. It's got nothing on it. I just find sometimes it doesn't affect. And then for my eyebrows and lashes, I use this from e.l.f. Oh, I need to answer assumptions. I'm really bad at this. My bad. So someone said, you work out a lot. I would say I kind of go through phases where I really, really work out and then I really, really don't. I went through a bit of a gym kick for like a month, and then I've been on holiday, but when I get back, I'm hoping I'm gonna have the same enthusiasm to go gym as I did then, and I'm definitely gonna get back properly into the gym. So yeah, tech kind of comes in waves, like everyone really. Someone said you're really consistent with healthy eating. I find it really hard to actually maintain a healthy diet because I'm really, really fussy. And I would say a lot of like fruits and things like that, like are really big phobias of mine. As I do have something where it's like, I'm afraid of trying new foods, and textures of foods really, really just don't sit well with me. Someone said you're insecure about your skin. I think you're beautiful with or without clear skin. Thank you so much. I definitely say like recently it's been a struggle of mine to kind of stay confident when your skin's bad. And for someone who never experienced bad skin in her life, I never understood how detrimental it is to your mental health until I had bad skin. I used to be like, oh no, I don't have spots, I'm just really lucky like that. But until you actually realise, like, it used to make me not want to go out. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to be seen out. I didn't want to do anything because I was so embarrassed of my skin. And it's genuinely something you should not be embarrassed of. It's no one's fault. It's just like, for me, it was very hormonal, and I know it can be different for everyone. There is absolutely nothing you can do about it other than own it and boss it. So if you're struggling with your skin, this is kind of like a little reminder. You're still beautiful with or without acne. It's so normal. Oh, I do not know I told you guys that. It is so normal, and it is not talked about enough, about like the whole insecurity and not wanting to go out, things like that, because I never understood it until I actually had it, and I wish I did understand it more so I could have been a bit more sympathetic for family and friends and whoever was struggling. Someone said you vape. No, I do not vape. Some of my friends vape. That's all completely down to them, but I'm not one to sit there and want to have a chuff. Like, it's not a bit of me at all. By the way, I'm using this, which is the Pro Longer from L'Oreal. I just get a little bit in my hands and then rub it in and then just take it all in my hair. This is like an all-in 10 apparently, so it's got like heat protector and all sorts in it, but it just really makes my hair smell and feel unreal. So for my hair, I'm gonna let it air dry for a bit and then I'm gonna blow dry it, but it's still too wet to do so. But for now, I love doing this on holiday. I'm gonna actually take this lotion and just completely slather it on, and then I'll be back with you guys once my hair's a little bit more dry, as it's in a really awkward state right now. Okay, so I have just brushed my hair through, and it's a little bit less wet, but it's still quite wet. I'm just gonna kind of air dry it. I don't really care if it's not too dry. I'm just putting on this hair growth serum from Mark Hill on the ends of my hair. Not Mark Hill, Lee Stafford. On the ends of my hair. And then I've got the GHD Max, which I've been obsessed with, and I'm just gonna put that onto the air dry and then show you guys how I like to dry my hair. I'm gonna take some bits and clip it. So we'll fast forward this bit because you won't be able to hear me whatsoever. Hang on, deepen it guys, I'll be so honest. So I'm just gonna blow dry with this instead because it'll go quicker. There is absolutely no blooming lighting anymore. It's completely gone dark. But I've just blow dried my hair. Completely. Oh, it's really knotty. That's not good. One sec, guys. I was about to say how soft my hair felt, but it didn't look very soft, but just blow dried my hair and I must say it feels like a cloud. It's very poofy and soft right now. But I am going to go put on an outfit and we'll see what I end up wearing and then I'll answer a few more assumptions and then yeah, go. Hey guys, so I just got in my outfit for the last night. Yeah, I didn't actually add this is my last night. This is my top, it's from Pretty Little Thing. I wore it to Reading Festival, but I haven't worn it since and I absolutely love it. I had to wear it again. So this is really cute zip up corset and then you can tie it up from the back. And then my shorts, how can I show you that? These shorts are from Bershka. I always get questions about them. And then my shoes, I have no idea where they're from. They're just from some Spanish market, but I just bought 2 pairs of sliders and these are the first ones that came to mind with this outfit. But yeah, I'm gonna answer a few more assumptions as I know you guys probably wanna know a few more than the ones I've done. I'm just gonna find them up. Just gonna get them up and then yeah, I will end this video there because the thing is with me is like I don't really like to do much makeup for holiday, so it's kind of boring for you guys, but I can do a full glam get ready with me for when I go out, say to a premiere or something like that if that's more interesting, because I know this is very minimal makeup but it just kind of works for me and I just like to put a little bit of something on under my eyes. So someone said everyone at school only wants to be with you because of your fame. I'd say this is a complete and utter lie. I would say a lot of people always I don't know what the word is, but everyone always misunderstands what it is actually like for me at school. A lot of people think it's like I get tons of friends because of what I do when it's actually the complete opposite. I find there's a lot more, what's the word, hate. I feel like I get the most hate at school. Weirdly, a lot of people would think like, oh, on social media when people don't know you, they're the most horrible. But for me, it's the people that genuinely don't know me, but kind of know me from school that have the worst opinions on me. I would say the rumours I get at school are like unbelievable. Like some of them you would genuinely be like,
What the hell?
There's a certain group of people, boys for example, that literally just have an attitude towards me for no reason. Like I've tried to sort it out with some of them, they just have no interest. And they're very, very petty. You would think they're genuinely year six. But I would say like there's a lot of petty groups of girls and boys at my school that just don't seem to like me for absolutely no apparent reason. Things with me, I'm very like truthful, and if I don't like someone, I'm not going to surround myself with them. In the way I won't go up to them and be like, I hate you, but I just won't talk to them and I won't give them any kind of satisfaction. And I feel like people don't like that at my school because they kind of take it in a way that I'm rude, but I'm not being rude. If I don't particularly like someone, I don't like being with them, I will not be with them. Because I find school so like, oh, you have to be friends with everyone, but for me, I don't see it like that. I don't want to see it like that. Like you shouldn't have to be friends with everyone. If you don't like someone, just keep yourself away, keep distance, and that's what I try to do. But then people try to bring me into drama and be like,
Oh, Emily's sagging you off.
and I'm just sitting there like, I've done nothing wrong. But no, I would say I definitely don't have a lot of friends from social media. If anything, people are a lot more anti me because I don't know if it's because they want to do what I do or if it's because they genuinely just dislike what I do. But a lot of people are very anti and very like, I don't know what the word is. The school always come across and say like, oh, it's like jealousy, but I wouldn't like to say like they're jealous of me because that's so like up myself. But I would say it's kind of like they find it competition against me when I don't see it as competition at all. Someone said you have an RBF. Yes, I definitely do. Sometimes by accident. I don't actually mean to, but sometimes people at school are like, have you got an issue? And I'm like, no. And they're like, you're staring at me. And I'm like, oops. Someone said it takes a lot for you to trust someone. I would say over the past few years, I've definitely experienced, actually I'm gonna put my flash on for this. I would say after the past few years, I've definitely experienced situations where I've really lacked of trust. And with me, I always kind of give people second chances and then go, which recently I find has been a lot harder to do with certain friendships because you don't want to lose them. But for me, I definitely find it a lot more difficult to trust people now because of previous situations and past like relationships, friendships, things like that. It's always been quite hard for me to trust people, and that's not just to do with social media. I've just always been one to be very worried and overthink a lot of things. So I definitely say, yeah, trust issues is a major impact on my life. Someone said, you're not friends with Ava T and Holly anymore. I am still friends with them. I just don't really talk to them as much anymore. But I'm still like on good terms with all 3 of them. I just don't really talk to them. I'm gonna do one more. Someone said you're very judgmental towards people you don't like. I find with me, like if I don't like someone, I kind of just let them get on with it. Like that's not to do with me. Certain people I find have proper problems with me, and then I end up being very like if people are rude about me, I will not hold back. There's so many things about you vape around people at school and at parties when you will not catch me dead at a party holding a vape because no. Number one, I have a whole career, why would I ruin it for a vape? And number two, it's just not a bit of me. Like I let all my friends do it, and if they do it around me, that's on them, but I wouldn't ever be like, oh, can I have some? so I don't really care about it. Like, it's never really fazed me like other people. Like, some people are addicted to it at my age, and I don't really care about it. Someone said, you're not friends with Dan and George anymore. I'm still friends with them, as in I talk to them sometimes, but I'm not as close as I used to be. They kind of grew up and they're a lot different than they used to be, and that's obviously not a problem, that just happens. But yeah, I would say we're not as close as we used to be at all, but we're still friends. Someone says you're really naughty at school. I'm not naughty at all. I find that a lot of teachers just have general attitude towards me for no reason though. But I'm never rude to anyone at school. I'm just myself at school. Well, I'm not myself. I'm completely angry all the time and upset because I hate that place and it brings out the worst emotions of me. So I would not say I'm myself at school, but I'm not naughty at all, but I don't like it when teachers try like talk down to us. Like, there's telling us off and then there's like belittling us. I hate getting belittled. It's horrible. But guys, I'm going to end this video here as we're about to go for dinner now. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did enjoy it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below what videos you want to see next. I hope you do enjoy my holiday content, as I would love to be on holiday. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.